I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was in West Nashville delivering mail like I always do, and uh, I get a phone call from my next door neighbor, and he said, "Your house is on fire." And I said, "What? What are you talking about?" He says, "I'm not kidding. Your house is on fire." And he explained to me that there was smoke coming out of the bottom of the house, and uh, I immediately wanted to know if my family's there. And he said he was banging on the door, nobody came to the door. The car was gone, and I realized that my older son was there also, and it was just a chaos. And I immediately hung up the phone, and I drove back to the post office, told him my house was on fire, left the keys, and got in the car and went home. What was shocking was when I got to the house and I was on the phone on the way trying to find out if everybody was safe, and I did verify that my wife had gone to Publix that morning instead of staying home and taking a nap on the bed. And I had uh, a year-old baby, year-and-a-half-year-old baby, and uh, a teenage son. They were all three at Publix when this was going on. So I was relieved about that. But when I came to my driveway, and you got to understand, I live out in the country, and my driveway was about a quarter of a mile long. And when I got there, what I found was, yes, smoke coming up, and yes, a fire truck at the end of the drive, and I could see it just breaks through the trees, and then what I saw was lined up and down my driveway were cars of friends and people from my church, all lined up and down my driveway, coming to help, to do whatever they could. The pastor of the church was at the head of the driveway. He told me that uh, the church was going to do whatever they needed to do, whatever my deductible was, the church would take care of it, all those things, whatever they could do, and they'd be praying for me. It was probably one of the hardest times of my life. And one thing I learned about that was the importance of community, because the church and all my friends came around me and helped me to get through that time. And it was a tough time. We rebuilt the house, and nothing I can say to tell you how important it was to have friends and family and community show up that day.